help people, the Salvation Army and all that. They all bullying me. And they've got me in a situation I'm entrapped, enslaved in their fucking system. I can't do anything. Otherwise, I'm on the streets. You know how that feels. And I know why now, because they thought I'm an armed robber, rapist, and bully. That's how they trapped me, bro. See, at the time, I didn't know they were treating me like this because they thought that's what I am. If I knew, I would have stood up. I would have stood up for myself and explained to people. And now it's too late, I've lost everything. But anyway, they had me trapped in a situation like this in the system. I couldn't do nothing. Otherwise, I'm out on the streets, homeless. The system sucked me in, trapped me there. My family disconnected from me. They tricked my family. My family disconnected from me. And the system's got me trapped, enslaved in their system. And I can't do nothing. Otherwise, I'm on the streets running around like all these homeless people and druggies. 1-2 years before that, I had a lucky job, living a dream life and everything, except all of a sudden they think I'm a rapist, an armed robber, this and that. But this is a process they done for the last 6 years, before I even knew. Ask them. Ask the hierarchies of control. Ask the Salvation Army, the mental health system. I'm getting up to my Mr. Custer and the doctors that done my hip. Because I want these people to answer why they treat me like a piece of shit and with impunity. I am somebody in this world. I'm Baden Robert Allen. And I refuse to be treated like a piece of shit, bullied, left homeless, left broke, left with no money and no future and no career that I worked for no valid reason at all. I won't accept that. So the guys was always complaining there at the craft. And Nick was a nice guy. People were getting in my way, walking in my way. The buses were stopping far from the curb. The buses were driving around rough with me on them. This is all for me, bro. Any bus that picked me up was driving rough because of me, to give me a rough ride, to make my life miserable. This is the government picking on me. I know what it sounds like. Believe it, son. Believe it. I am that important. Now I went to see Dr. Bowden. Because I'm still waiting for my fucking hip-hop. I haven't heard anything from anybody. Hip operation. So I went to see Dr. Bowden with my mum, as I usually do. Then he rang up the hospital and they said, yeah, okay, cool, the 21st of March we'll do the hip operation. Just like that. You know, people are keeping me misinformed and not informing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around with a fucking fucked up hip that the government gave to me. It's important you understand that. My hip wasn't due to anything to do with me. It was because the system thinks I'm a rapist, a pedophile, and a pervert, and a peeping Tom, and that I run around looking into people's houses. That's why they buggered my hip. It had nothing to do with me. It was all stemmed from false accusations. That's why I'm running around in pain and being treated with impunity. And nobody gives a shit, including the specialists. They're misinforming me, not telling, keeping me uninformed, misinforming me, and bullshitting me. All those fucking operation x-rays and all that they showed me was all crap, obviously. Ask them. I guarantee you. Hey, the buses now. As soon as I jump onto a bus, the fucking two-ways start going, except yeah, my fucking because at that time I didn't know that people can hear what I'm thinking based on my heartbeat and my breathing. So every time I'm breathing, they talking on the two-ways, except loud and obnoxious and just bullying me, except bullying me. I didn't even know that the bus drivers are allowed to have their two-ways on. Are they? You know what I'm saying? and they had their two-ways on really loud. I'm not sure if that's legal, because that's an obstruction not only to the driver, that's an obstruction to the people on the bus. There's no reason why you need to have your two-way on the bus. You've got a direct route to take. Unless there's an emergency, then you need your two-way. So I don't know how they were getting away with having their two-ways on so loud and bullying me. Isn't that breaking the law or the rules? Maybe we'll have to look into that. Because that was to bully me. Everyone's breaking the rules and flouting the law to bully me. And I haven't done anything wrong. They're just picking on me. I keep saying that a lot in the story because it's true. I don't want to sound like I'm feeling sorry for myself, but I do feel sorry for myself. Because I was a good guy and people picked on me for no reason at all. And that's what this whole story is about. Every day, for years, people picked on me. I know you hear that a lot in the story, but it's true. That's why I'm telling this story, because I can't believe that's what people were doing. I didn't know that because it's people I trusted. People are following me around everywhere. Chicks showing off. Nice tight jeans, they're walking next to me. They'll turn around, they'll be like, huh? What? For free? You know, they bullying me like... I was excited about it because I'm like, oh, yeah, cool, you know. Hey, nice chair, pure. How you going? And then as soon as I started conversating with them, they'll blow me off. It's like they'll suck me in with attention. And then as soon as I pay them attention, they'll treat me like a pig. Like, you know? It's pretty sad. It makes you feel shit. It's like they're cock teasing you. You know? And I'm a sociable cat. I'm a sociable person. You know, I like talking to chicks and all that there. But they were sucking me in and spitting me out, you know? And then everybody's walking around. They're attracting my attention. They come to talk with me within earshot so I can hear them, right? And they've all got worried looks on their faces. They're emphasizing their looks, like, you know, their expressions and their hand movements. You know, or they're really happy, showing their teeth, smiling. Or they're really sad. And their body language says they're sad. Or they're moving their hands and they're happy and they're joyous. That's all a psychological game they were playing with me, you know, to confuse me emotionally. And to get me emotionally confused and disconnected from society. All picking on me psychologically, bro, by the system. Because they say I'm a dog. So they were trying to give me mental problems so I can end up in the mental health system. This is what the whole thing was about. Also because of Haley Mines. So they wanted to put us on the same level, but me worse. Because they say I'm a rapist for past situations and I'm a dog and a pervert. So they wanted to disconnect me from society and get rid of me and get me into the mental health system. So this is what they were doing outside of the law, with the law. They were bullying me and trying to give me mental health problems, bro. They still are. To get rid of me from society. To take me away from women. I'll get into the story later about what they do with my skin and my looks and my attitude and my character. So women can find me unattractive. I'll get into that story later. This is real, it's not lies. They've taken me as a person and they're destroying me, they're ruining me. And everybody's letting it happen. Everybody's pretending they don't know nothing. I haven't even done anything to anybody. The buskers in town are bullying me. The buskers. I realize when I'm walking past the buskers, they start playing really fast. They get me to walk fast. They make me anxious. Because I've got a sore hip now. And little did I know. That's when I realized the buskers have been bullying me for years in town. Like everybody else. One time the busker got me to count down from 60 in 15-second increments. And I realized at that time he was trying to confuse me because they seen me smoke and they thought I'm stupid. He wanted me to fuck up. He didn't want me to understand how to count down in 15-second increments for 1 minute, which is 60 seconds. buskers have been bullying me, man, for the last couple of years. This is 2015. You know the Michael Jackson guy? The guy that plays the fucking flamenco guitar? Mate, I didn't know that all the buskers and the people are bullying me. Homeless, the buskers, mental health system, police, transport. I went to the licensing place, right, in Cannington. Now I've got to catch the train and I've got to walk a fair distance. Now I've got a walking stick and my hip is sore. So I had to go there a few times. Hey, and one time they're making me wait. People are communicating with me now, inside the store. And I said to these people, if these people make me wait anymore, I'm going to fuck this machine up because I'm sick of it. People are making me wait and testing my patience because I'm a very tolerant person. So the system is just pushing me to my absolute limits. Every day they just testing out my fucking tolerance to the fucking limits. Every day I go through this every day right now, bro. I'm a honed professional, brother, at taking crap from people and anybody in society, bro. I go through bullying 24/7, mentally, emotionally, and physically, bro. But anyway, they were making me wait at the Cannington Licensing Centre. And when I got to the counter, she made me wait, and she was a rude bitch, and she was being a rude cunt. I took the fucking FPOS machine, I ripped it off the fucking wall, and fucking threw that thing, bang! Smashed that fucking thing, and I walked out. I told, fuck you. Because I've been walking up and down to that fucking train station. They made me go to Cannington one. I live in town by the Croft, which is Inglewood. So I've got to catch buses to there, right? Use money. And from that train station, I've got to walk with a sore hip. And the walk is about 800 meters. So that's a long walk with a sore hip. And this sore hip that I've got, the system has fucked up and given it to me. So I'm in pain for the system, and they keep putting me through more pain. And they keep testing my tolerance and my patience. They absolutely bully me. I ripped that fucking machine and I fucked it. I told, fuck you, I'm never coming to this place again. I went to another place. They ended up charging me $500 for that machine and putting it on my account. So they bullying me, teasing me, stretching me to my limits. And when I react to their bullshit, they getting me into trouble. Like the girl with the walkabout panties, like the girl at FMG setting me up with panties. They set me up in these situations, and when my curiosity get the better of me, they try to make me look like a perv or a dog, or like I'm violent or aggressive. But they've all been setting me up for the last 6 years. 7 years now, it's 2018. 7 years they've been setting me up every single day. And they liars. Because I never acted on any of their setups. That's what they can't stand. It's because every setup of theirs failed, it backfired on them. And that's what it's backfiring on them now because I'm telling the story. They've been trying to set me up to be something I'm not. But the worst part is everybody treats me like I'm something I'm not. They made me look bad and exploited me. That's why I tell my story. So I ripped that machine out the fucking wall. Fuck you. Not coming back. It was unfair. They're making me hurt. Emotionally, mentally and physically. And they bullying me. That's when I started realizing it's been the government that's been bullying me. And not only the Salvation Army. The train station attendants. I'm walking into the train station. They're looking at me and they're like this. Huh? What? They're fucking bullying me, giving me shit. Doing that cookie book trick that the drug dealers are doing. What? What are we doing? Oh, yeah, man. They fucking bullying me. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it, These are government officials. You work for Transit in a job to serve the public. You're a public servant. That's besides a fucking Salvation Army being public servants for people's mental health. They are bullying me. I can't believe it. I'm flabbergasted. When I realized all this, I couldn't fucking believe that people are allowed to do this. How are they allowed to do it and get away with it? I don't think they should be getting away with it. If I've done something wrong or bad, fair enough. But I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. Sorry folks, I get a bit hyped up talking about it and I sound a bit arrogant and mean, but I don't mean to. It's just that when I talk about it, I'm just so in disbelief that people could treat me with such impunity and get away with it. And this is mostly government, which is connected with drug dealers and fucking homeless people and junkies. They all treating me the same. How does that work? That means they've exploited me as something in society like a rapist or a pedophile, where anybody can treat me with impunity, because if a government official can, a mental health official can, a police officer can, a drug dealer can, and a homeless junkie can treat me all the same, what does that mean? That means they say I'm a dog in society where everybody's allowed to treat me like shit. And who do they treat in society like that? Pedophiles, rapists, murderers? You understand what I'm saying? This is no joke. Blueberry flavor. Yummy. I don't smoke. I quit smoking years ago. I started vaping. I'm new to vaping. Now I saw Rob, the international drug dealer, at Centrelink. Now I see Rob. He's got a new car. And he's working for Uber now. This is the drug dealer that was selling me crack. I'm homeless. Busted ass broke. The system's taken my hip from me. The mental health system's bullying me. Police are bullying me. Everybody in my life is bullying me. There's a drug dealer. Pops up at fucking Centrelink. Driving fucking Uber. Oh yeah, I'm driving for Uber now. My life is great. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck is this drug dealer progressing in his life? He's been selling me drugs for the last 2 years. You got an Uber job? Your missus and son are here in Australia now and you progressing in your life? And everybody knew you denying my progression and you progressing in life? You are part of denying you are part of denying my life, my house, my cars and my kids and my missus? He pops up at Centrelink with his new car, his Uber job, and his wife and his kids are here now in Perth. Do you know what was going through my mind? Who are you? How come you progressing in your life? I couldn't believe it. Fuck, I got him to drop me off and let me go. I couldn't take it. I was like, how come my life is so shit and your life is so great? Now I was going to get my license because I had done my fines elimination. So I was going up to, let me switch my fridge off. It's rigged. Anyway, I'll come to that later. It makes a noise that makes you feel like you're in a zombie state. I know that's a normal fridge sound, but you should hear it other times. It's rigged, bro. I know what that sounds like. Let that one go. I'll carry on with the story. So I saw Rob and he's progressing in his life and I'm thinking to myself, I'm wearing the same shirt for the last 3 days. I got a big ass bushy fucking beard. I don't even care about my appearance. People are bullying me. The birds in the street, the seagulls are bullying me. They keep flying. People are walking in my way, the buses. Everybody's bullying me in society. this fucking drug dealer is progressing in his life. You know how I felt? His dreams are coming true. He said he wanted to work for Uber and he's going to get a car and he wants his missus and his kids to come here in Australia. You see, they planned this years before when he was denied my progression. They planned for this to happen. So they planned on denying my progress in life while their lives progressed. This was a processed plan over 5 to 6 years. And now he's here living a great life with his dreams come true. And this whole time, they were taking mine away. This is not a lie. This was all an orchestrated plan by the system since Haley Miles. This is by the Salvation Army and the police. Because they say I'm a rapist, pedophile, drug dealer, and fucking pervert. So now I'm broke, homeless on the dole. And everybody's flourishing in their lives. This was an orchestrated plan over the last 6 years, bro. In 2016, the beginning, Rob's got his Uber job now. His kids and his missus are here. 2-3 years before that, he was telling me that's what he wanted. And he's been selling drugs. So his life is progressing, his dreams are coming true, and mine are going backwards. How come? I'm a qualified boilermaker welder. I haven't been getting my jobs. People have denied me my jobs and my progression in life. Because of Haley. And because they say I'm a rapist because I got my dick in the wrong hole. And they've been listening to me joke about dirty stuff. Can you believe that? They've been taking me down and they've been getting all these drug dealers to progress. All the people in my life or that I talk about, my friends. Look at them all now, bro. And look at me. This is an orchestrated plan by the government.